Your 4-door Flex fridge comes with some pretty cool features and functions, Bill, and that Flex Zone compartment sure does come in handy. But how do we deal with all those doors if we need to remove them? Removing the upper doors on your Samsung 4-door Flex refrigerator starts in pretty much the same way as a side-by-side fridge. Now, before you begin, make sure you have the following handy: a Phillips-head screwdriver, a 10mm bolt driver, and a 5mm hex key. You'll also need a pair of extra hands, so be sure to grab a friend. If your fridge has been previously connected to a dispenser system, be sure to turn off the water supply and disconnect the water line from the back of the fridge. Using a Phillips-head screwdriver, remove the top plate to expose the top hinges. Now you can disconnect the wiring and plumbing. Keep in mind that on 4-door Flex or French door refrigerators, the water line goes in the top. Next, disengage the top hinge to release the door and move it. Don't forget to have your friend help you out. Nice job, guys! Wait a minute, Bill, you're not quite done yet. I know, with a side-by-side fridge you'd already be done, but alas, you still have the bottom doors. Remove the plastic shielding from the bottom of the doors and disconnect any wiring present. Press down on this hinge pin with a small screwdriver and the door will come right out. If necessary, you can remove the middle and bottom hinges to get the fridge through extra tight spaces. To remove the middle hinge, use a 5mm hex key and a Phillips-head screwdriver. For the bottom hinge, you'll use a 10mm bolt driver. To reinstall the bottom doors, while pressing down on the hinge pin, place the door on the bottom hinge and slide it back in place. Don't forget to put the grommet back on. Reinstalling the top doors is the same, but in reverse. Couldn't get any easier than that. Make sure all wires and plumbing are reconnected securely. Now connect the water line. Turn the water back on. And check for leaks before placing the top cover back on. With more doors, there's even more leveling to do. You can use the C-clips for the top doors and the hinge adjustment lever for the bottom doors. To sum up, the doors on your 4-door Flex refrigerator can easily be removed to fit it through narrow doorways. Before getting started, be sure to turn off the water supply and disconnect the water line. Next, remove the upper and bottom doors. For the upper doors, remove the top plate. For the bottom doors, remove the plastic shielding. Then disconnect the wiring and plumbing. Be sure you have a friend around to help lift and move the doors. Reinstall the doors and don't forget to reattach all connections, including the water line. Then turn the water back on and check for leaks. Finally, use the C-clips to level the upper doors and the hinge adjustment lever for the bottom doors. Just because there are more doors doesn't mean you can't handle it. Remember, Bill, you got this!